I love that music, man. I was into it.
It's kind of catchy. It's very catchy.
What's going on, everyone? A little Monday night Matt Beaty edition of the wrap-up show with John and Jim. Good to have you back. If you're watching live or on replay, remember, please subscribe. Hit that subscribe button. Hit the notification bell. You'll be notified when we're live throughout the season. This channel is for Padres fans. Simple as that. Year-round exclusive Padres content. That's why we're here. Make sure to smash the like button while you're here. You could slap it. You could slap the like button while you're here. You can follow us on Twitter as well, at John Schaefer, at Jim Russell, SD. We'll tell you about our sponsors coming up in a moment. Reminder as well, as you purchase Padres tickets for 2022, do so with us. There's a link down below for that 100% Fan Protect guarantee through StubHub. So as you purchase Padres tickets in 2022, please do so through us. I think I broke my phone, by the way. Maybe not. Nope, I didn't.
You're very glitchy, and I don't know if it's my internet right now or your internet, but
it's definitely your freaking internet. Can someone please comment? Is it me or is it Jim's internet? Am I glitchy? Please comment.
It doesn't say. I mean, what's up, Robert? How you doing? It looks like it's fine right now. I don't know.
You got your hotspot ready as needed?
It's ready. Oh, is it me?
Yeah, it's you. Of course it's you. It's obvious. Everyone's saying it's Jim. Glitchy Jim.
Glitchy Jimmy.
You look fine right now. But everyone's saying it's you. Everyone that's watching has internet. And everyone that's participating has internet but you.
I'm sorry.
Okay, as you make your way into the chat live or on replay, please let us know where you are watching from tonight or whenever you are watching this special edition of the wrap-up show. I don't know if it's a special edition, but we're going to break down this Matt Beaty trade with a fuzzy Jim Russell tonight over the next 45 minutes.
Am I fuzzy right now?
He really does. You look all right.
Am I fuzzy?
You look all right.
Well, dude, it's like pouring. My like house can't take it.
Turn on the hotspot.
It's not a good look, man. Dude,
it's raining here too. I have internet. My internet doesn't have to. What about when it rains in Seattle or Philadelphia or New York or Chicago or Houston?
Hold on.
Is this like you have special San Diego internet?
I don't know. Whatever.
Do you want to work on your internet? And
give me 1 second. 1 second.
Yeah. How about you do that? Can I tell our viewers about Mark Nimitz at Farmers Insurance, our title sponsor? I think Jim has paused. Our title sponsor is Mark Nimitz at Farmers Insurance. If you have any auto, home, renters, or life insurance needs, and you're a San Diegan, and you're here in San Diego, and let's say you want to save money, he can help you save $750 this year on your insurance needs, auto, home, renters, life, earthquake. I just switched over homeowners and earthquake with Mark Nimitz at Farmers Insurance. But if you want to save $750, he can save you even more if you have an electric vehicle. If you're a San Diegan, he's a huge Padres fan. He'll talk to you about the Padres. He'll talk to you about your insurance needs. He can help you save money here in 2022. There's a link down below for Mark Nimitz at Farmers Insurance. The only way we're able to do this is through Mark's support. So if you have insurance needs, please click that link down below. Say that 3 times.
I will say, am I back? Hi. Anybody?
What's up, man? Yeah, you look good.
How you doing?
Looking good.
Mark Nimitz, Nimitz at Farmers. Nimitz at FarmersAgent.com. Nimitz at FarmersAgent.com. Reach out to him. Let him know that John and Jim from the wrap-up show sent you. I am burning my data for everyone tonight.
Good. Thank you. Support Jim's internet by hitting that super chat function. If you want to make sure we get your comment here tonight, you can do the super chat by hitting that $sign. Yeah, we need that. We need that meme. Can we get to the first super chat of the night?
Yes. I'm making that, by the way, when we're done.
From our super fan, Michael. Michael, you are a super fan of the show. We appreciate you so much. Mm-hmm. Thank you for the super chat. And that's a great question. That is a great way to start off the wrap-up show here tonight. What do you think, Jim?
No. I do think he'll get I think he's going to get a fair amount of playing time. I don't think he'll be the starter on opening day. And by the way, look, if Profar's the starting left fielder on opening day, that doesn't mean he's going to automatically be the starter in left field for 155 games this year.
Right.
You know, like it's just one game. They're going to take it day by day. They're going to do a lot of matchup stuff. I feel like the only people that you can truly just say they are no doubt locks to start every day are Cronenworth and Manny.
Mm-hmm.
in my mind. And
Well, no, I
that's
mean, maybe center field. I mean, because I just don't know what options they have right now.
yeah, it's the thing too. Grisham and Will.
Yeah. I mean,
You're not
obviously,
gonna
Will's not playing every day.
no, you're not gonna put Mazar out there. And but the Beatty thing, I think Beatty will play multiple positions. Like he'll definitely spell, you know, Grisham, and then they're gonna move Profar to center, and he'll take, give Will a couple days off, play right field. He's gonna be like a super utility outfielder guy. Same thing with Nomar Mazara.
Yeah. Well, first of all, Beatty's only playing against right-handed pitching. He will never. I mean, he's going to get very limited at bats against lefties. He cannot
Right.
hit lefties. He hasn't hit lefties, but he has hit righties. I mean, he's been good. I don't know if he's been great, but 779 career OPS against right-handed pitching. So I think that's a positive. I think they'll play him in multiple positions. I think it might be somewhat overexposing, if I'm being honest, to play him every day. That's not to say he can't get an opening day start or start for a week straight, but I think he's only going to face right-handed pitching by and large. I think where the Dodgers really fared well with Beatty was the fact that they had the depth, and they only needed to give him a couple hundred plate appearances in the entire season. He only had 202 plate appearances with the pitcher hitting. So he saw a lot of action probably late as a pinch hitter or defensive replacement, not a defensive replacement,
Right.
but as a pinch hitter. So, I don't think you take a guy with 200 plate appearances, Jim, and turn him into a guy with 600 plate appearances with the Padres. Maybe 200 to 300, but not 200 to 500 would be my
No.
guess.
If he's playing every day, something horribly went wrong.
Yeah.
He's
a nice we talked about today on John and Jim. I mean, I think he's a nice bench depth piece. I think he can help you. I don't know if he's going to be the difference between winning 80 games and winning 90 games, but I think he's a nice little piece that they've added.
Right. They needed depth in the outfield, and they got it. And it's not like the greatest piece in the world, but with what they have to work with the budget that Preller has to, spend money, like there was no other options out there. And once Matt Beaty got technically released, but he never got picked up off waivers, they had to trade for him.
Yep.
That was kind of like an easy call. Like, hey, this guy's out here on the Dodgers, performed well in situations. He's an outfielder, can play first base if needed. We need another outfielder, so let's get it.
What do you think it means for Nomar Mazara?
I still think he makes the team.
I agree with you. So he's like the fifth outfielder, in your opinion?
Yep.
Yeah, no, I agree with you. We got tons of super chats to get to. Again, if you want to use the super chat function, we'll get your question here tonight. A lot of people want to weigh in on Matt Beaty and the Padres, with just 10 days to go until opening day.
Another one from Michael. I think AJ has one more move to make. I think so too. I think another move would help this team, especially, but I don't know what that move is. Like, it's not going to be anything big, It's going to be
one of these catchers.
It's going to be internally.
Yeah, one of these catchers has to go. There's no scenario where all four of these catchers stay on the 40-man, let alone the 28-man roster.
Correct.
I mean, maybe someone starts in AAA.
Caratini to me is gone.
And then who's out of options? Can you even option half of these guys? Alfaro, Caratini? I have no idea who's out. I saw something on that today.
Well, Alfaro is making the roster with the way he's hitting. Like, he has earned a spot.
Yep.
Nola,
so Alfaro and Nola.
Yeah, I think they're going to get rid of Caratini. If they have Campusano and they want to use him like as a bat off the bench, I wouldn't be opposed to that. Like, if your bench was okay, so let's roll through this. So your bench would be then Beatty,
one of the catchers,
Alfaro. I'll just say Alfaro.
Who's this
Mazara,
reserve infielder? There's this reserve infielder people are talking about other than Abrams. What's the guy's name?
I don't know. I'll
Someone
just go
put
Abrams.
It in the chat.
I'll go Abrams or that guy you're talking about. That's 4.
Yeah.
And then Campusano, 5. Is that enough?
You're not gonna have 5 bench. You're not gonna have 5 bench position players with a DH. Probably 4, right?
Well, why not? Because you have the 28-man roster to start the season.
Yeah, I think the only reason, maybe you will. I would think that you'd have your positions 27 and 28 for starting pitching, or like long men.
Yeah.
Especially to start the year. 14 games in 14 days, by the way, for the Padres. Before we get to this $10 super chat from Anthony, I saw there was a super chat a moment ago from the Ronsta. Did you see that?
The Ronsta, which catcher gets traded, if any? Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate
The
that.
Ron still. That's our buddy Ron.
Yeah,
right?
I think so.
Yeah.
That would be Caratini.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's not Campusano. It's not Nola. Because Nola, what's the value of Nola? I think Nola's value is moving forward, staying healthy and on the field. Hopefully you get his value, Padres.
right.
And then Alfaro, I don't think there's a ton of value outside. I say ride the hot hand. Maybe he performs as well as he ever has in the big league level hitting because he hasn't hit at the big league level. He has this spring. He's hit 4 home runs. I'm with you. I think it's Caratini. If he's not Darvish's personal catcher, what is he?
That's a good question. You don't know. He's just there, and he's not getting much playing time in spring. I would be shocked if Caratini isn't moved.
I agree with you. I think Caratini will be moved in the next week. I think it could be between the end of spring training and the start of the regular season. You know, that 24-hour window, 48-hour window.
Yeah. 100%.
Let's get to our buddy Anthony with this big $10 super
thanks.
chat. Thank you, Anthony. It's very kind.
Time for a poll to get the likes. Do you like Beatty? Do you like the Beatty trade? Hit like. If you don't, hit the dislike. I will get your likes up. I love your hotspot.
I love it. That's awesome.
I don't know. How do I – hold on. I think I can do this because I know what you're talking about.
He's talking about just liking the video, right?
No, I think he wants to get a poll in the.
Oh, can you do
chat.
A poll from right in here? Look at you.
I think I can.
First for us. I think this is going to be a first for us.
Let me hold on. What?
Well, either way, if you like the Beatty trade, hit the like button here on this video. But Jim's going to try to pull up a big poll right now.
Yeah, how you doing? Oh yeah, I can do a poll.
Freaking Rosario.
Create a poll.
By the way, the answer is this Rosario character I'm thinking of as the backup infielder.
Matt Beaty trade for the Padres.
Oh, Anthony's saying no poll. I think he's just saying in general because there's the like and there's the dislike. But Jim's going to pull up a poll regardless.
Here we go.
Because Jim's that kind of guy.
I think I just did it.
Where is
it? I don't know.
Is it in the chat? That's pretty dope if it is.
Is it?
Let me see. Oh, it is, dude.
Whoa.
It's in the chat. Is it? How do I vote? Okay, people are voting. People are voting. I love that. That's sweet.
That's a new feature.
So thank you for the idea.
Yeah. Okay, so vote in the poll. I put the poll in
that was
the
great,
chat.
Anthony.
We'll see how it goes.
Can you pull that up or no?
What do you think this is?
Like I don't know, 2022. I figure
Dude, I'm dealing with like the worst internet possible right now, and
That's
I'm afraid. Like I'm about to switch back. Here we go. I'm switching back because I can't do the hotspot anymore.
Why? What happened? You out of internet?
I'm gonna get a lot of people upset.
Jim, listen to me sigh. People, let me walk you through this. After you get off the phone with
bye.
Oh, here we go. Jim's going from hotspot back to whatever the hell he was doing previously. Can we please just tell Jim during the day to like call Verizon and be like, hey, how much for a hotspot with unlimited data? It's like $10. Anthony just gave us $10. We can get a hotspot literally for $10 of data, Jim, a month or $20 or whatever the hell it is.
Am I back?
Yeah, you're back. You're back. You're looking good. Let's get to some more super chats. If you want to make sure we get your comment here tonight, Matt Beaty is a Padre. We're 10 days out. Armando is weighing in on a super chat right now. Thank you, Armando.
Thanks, Armando. Campusano trade value went up today. There's a Wilson Contreras. No, I don't think the odds of that happening very low. They already have too many catchers. They're not going to trade for another catcher.
What's Contreras making? That's the ultimate issue.
Right.
You know, I mean, this team's he's on a shoestring budget, folks. It's 1 year, $6.5 million right now, which is a big number for the Padres. Look at the deals this offseason. I mean, look at these. Right. They're all value deals. Nick Martinez, Voit is not a big dollar figure. The deal today for Beatty is a small dollar figure. The two relievers he signed, who did he sign? Garcia, Suarez. I mean, none of these have been huge spends.
No, they have not. And that's AJ Preller working on a budget.
Your internet is scaring me, man. Did you just go back to the hotspot?
No, everything is fine on my end. I don't know what is going on.
Is it the rain? No, you look actually fine. You just scare me because every time you like talk, I feel like you're gonna like be gone forever.
I'm here. Here's the thing, Quan. Like, I don't have an Ethernet cable.
This is gonna become like the Ethernet show or like the hotspot show.
All right, we have a
Dude, we got a 6-month season about to begin. You got to get serious.
It'll be fine.
Let's get to these super chats. They are rolling in.
Anthony, no poll. No, I agree.
Okay.
If you're watching right now, just hit. It's very simple. Just hit the like button. As Anthony says, who is our manager, basically.
Yeah.
It helps our analytics. And so the more likes we get, then the video gets put into people's feeds faster and it's easier to find. So
yeah, we're trying to reach as many Padres fans as we possibly can. I mean, that's the point of the channel. That's why we started this. So thank you, Anthony. What's the poll result right now? Do you have an update though on the poll that Anthony doesn't? He wasn't talking about the poll, but do we have an update on the poll?
I don't know.
Oh, I do.
Hold on.
93%. Yes, they like it.
Okay, so good. Yeah, you deal with the poll stuff. I'll deal with everything else.
74 votes are in, and 93% of our viewers like it, and I'm with you. I like it as well, and I think Jim likes it.
Another one from Ronsta.
Hey, Ronsta.
If only Jim saved his charbroiled Pokemon card so he could. Hold on, wait for this.
Can you explain this? Okay. So this was during John and Jim. If you don't listen to our show on Extra 1360, you can listen on the iHeartRadio app if you're not in San Diego. Jim has a daily segment where we talk about like things that aren't sports related for like 5 to 10 minutes. And today he's telling me a Pokemon card sold for $420,000, and it made no sense to me because he's using all these big words that literally made no sense to me. He's telling me he used to have one of these cards that sold for $420K. I'm calling BS. It had shadow boxing and was charbroiled or something. I don't even know what it was. He'll use the word. But yeah, I mean, go get Pokemon cards and sell them for internet. That is a great point, Ron. I don't know where Jim went. Maybe he left with the internet. He's probably calling like Verizon right now or AT&T. Where are you?
I'm committed to the bit.
Okay. Is that the $400,000 one?
No, it's just a regular holographic Charizard.
What is a Charizard? Is that the name of the character?
It's the Charizard. It's the name of the character. It's the Charizard holographic.
Does anyone other than Ronsta and Jim have any clue what Jim and Ronsta are talking about?
No.
Thank you. Thank you, Ronsta, for the super chat.
Thank you. All right, we got a bunch here left. All right, let's see here. Another one from Michael. Thanks, Michael, again. Wow, a 2-game winning streak in spring training. Bob Melvin saved his job.
How about today, though?
Yeah,
Grand Slam from Campusano. In kind of a big spot. Weren't they trailing 8-5 in the 9th inning? That's a pretty big hit for spring training.
It won them the game.
And then some 30-year-old came on to close it out. Who's not going to be closing games for them. But Padres have had a fine spring. I like the Campusano situation, Gore, the way some of these young guys have played. Yeah, they've had a fine spring. You know what happened today? Pagan allowed 5 runs in the third of an inning. When it's a veteran guy, I don't make too much of it. You know, if it's Hosmer hits a home run, who cares? Machado goes 2 for 4, 0 for 4, who cares? Pagan, I mean, again, he's trying to bounce back from a bad August, September, but I'm not going to overreact to what happened today with Emilio Pagan. I can't do that. If it's the regular season, I will.
Right. But today, whatever.
Right. Exactly.
Thanks again, Michael. Appreciate you.
Yeah, thank you guys for the super chats tonight.
Let's see here.
Dude, people are weighing in on this Charbroil, Charizard, or whatever.
Maybe it is Ghost. I believe in Ghost. All right. So
look, wait, hold on real quick here. Sneaker Side Hustle said, did you see this at 9:35? He sold $375 of Pokemon cards tonight. Haha, hashtag side hustle. Jim, you need to get into that.
What?
Sell that card that you give that to Sneaker Side Hustle. Oh, here we go. He's going to break out his whole set. It's supposed to be a Padres channel, and we're spending more time on Pokemon cards. All I know about Pokemon is people walk off aimlessly holding like phones and iPads into like the highway.
Right. Sneaker side. I have this first
Here we go.
edition Dark Dragonite card.
What's this thing
PSA
worth?
at least a PSA 9. Probably PSA 10. No scratches, holographic, and a swirl. What do you think that's worth?
What do you mean?
Don't worry about it. It's a swirl on the. There's a swirl on the like.
How about this?
the
Would you take
holographic part.
Would you take like a 60-40? Give Sneaker Side Hustle 40% and he'll sell it.
Like there's a swirl. I can't really tell. There's a swirl right there. See, next to his like wing.
Jim's collectible show with John. Whoa.
What a card. 1 sec. Hitting 130 point. What does that mean?
What's that mean? All of John and Jim tomorrow will just be a Pokemon card rating session. This is an issue. This was supposed to be about Matt Beaty. I don't care what this stamp card's worth.
$400?
Is it if it's worth 400? We're moving that thing right now for your internet. I'll go buy you the hotspot.
John is so lost.
I'm so lost. I don't know anything about Pokemon.
Well, I remember Pokemon cards being banned at school for all the fights. Yeah, pretty much.
What were the fights about? Because like, did you play Pokemon? Like, is there a way to win or lose? Did you have like a team?
It's a collectible thing.
Well, like baseball cards. I don't remember fights over baseball cards.
All right, so it's about 100, about 150 now, not graded. Yeah, that's the thing. If it gets graded, then it'll be worth a lot more.
Hold on, go back to Juan for a second. Who had a super chat? The one you pulled up for like 2 seconds. The one about okay. Explain one more time for me. Would you trade the cards or would you play? Was it like Magic where you'd be like, "Yo, here are my Magic team"?
You could play with the cards, but
how do you win?
I don't know. I never played the game. It was all about collecting. It was literally all about collecting.
Do you have like a 28-man roster? Is Pokemon on strike?
I mean, I don't know.
Okay. All right. Should we get back to baseball? Or you want to stay here on Pokemon?
Jim's collectible show with John.
We might need another channel that's just like your stupid collectibles, your lightsabers or savers or whatever they're called, bobbleheads.
I know.
You know,
we have a Pokemon in the chat. What's up, Randall? I am a Pokemon.
What does that mean?
Oh, lover. Sorry.
Oh, it's like it's a big story. If he's actually Pokemon.
About 400 to 500 graded.
Okay, let's get that thing graded.
But it costs money to get graded. Well, it doesn't cost. It just takes forever.
Here we go.
The Pokemon wrap show.
Should we do that?
Oh no.
What else do we need to get into roster-wise other than Beatty?
Yeah, let's get back to... Okay, sorry, everybody.
Sorry for the 20-minute detour on Pokemon cards. What percent of people did we lose there?
Probably at least 10%.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Give the card to Jim's female doppelganger, and she'll turn that around for internet faster than a Pagan home run.
I mean, am I concerned about Pagan? We could kind of go back to that point. I mean, I don't know if I want him closing games for the Padres. What? I don't even know what that means. Juan, but thank you. Like, do I want Pagan closing games to start April after I saw Melanson have the year he just had, and the Padres have been so good with closers the last handful of years? I mean, no, I wouldn't be overly optimistic with Pagan being the primary closer. I could see him being someone that gets opportunities. I don't know if I'd be thrilled about him getting the lion's share of opportunities based on the second half of last year. Forget about today, but based on the second half of last year.
Right. That's the thing is, it's you don't know who's going to be like in that spot. You don't trust anybody. And if Pagan's there, he's going to have to perform better. Like there's no way about it. And if you're dealing with is it Luis Garcia? I think he's hurt as well. Drew Pomeranz is hurt.
Mm-hmm. Not just Pomeranz hurt. That's the story. That's the story today that we're bearing.
You know who pitched? You know who actually pitched well today? It was Pierce Johnson. He pitched and he struck out the side. He threw well last year. Maybe he's a guy that is going to be the closer. I mean, it's not sexy or anything, but I mean,
Maybe. I mean, I think it could be like 5 guys. I really do.
right.
And I don't know who those 5 guys are, but, we talked so much about Matt Beaty here tonight, or we've talked about Matt Beaty tonight. I think the story is Drew Pomeranz. I tweeted about it today. We talked about it on John and Jim. I mean, year 3 now for 4-year deal, $34 million for those 4 years. He can't stay healthy. And not only is he injured, he's on the 60-day IL. You can't see him until June 6th. And let's be honest, are we going to see him June 6th? And what's he going to look like when he comes back? They're going to be super cautious with him. He's thrown 44 innings in 2 years. 44 innings. It's like, geez, you're going to punt on 2022 with him again? I mean, that's turning out to be as bad of a deal as AJ Preller has signed, other than Eric Hosmer.
Mm-hmm. And also, too, like, there's a wild, like Jose Castillo. He's kind of a wild card. Like, what are you going to get out of him? Like, what are you going to get when Morejon comes back? They're just, they got a lot of moving pieces and not many defined roles, I feel like.
I agree with you. I definitely agree with you.
Thank you, Johnny.
We appreciate that,
supporting the channel. Appreciate that.
Thank you, Johnny. Thank you all for your support here tonight. We do want to tell you about Aura, by the way, because if you're looking to save some money and get healthy in 2022, you got to consider our friends at Aura. The co-founder, Will, is a huge Padres fan. He's a San Diegan. Aura, ORA, is based in San Diego, or they have an office in San Diego. And they've got just unbelievable products to improve your health in 2022. It's all plant-based supplements. Every single one of their supplements is plant-based and natural. Whether it's probiotics, which I take, I've been telling you about for the last couple of months, and I take them for digestion and heart health and mental clarity. And there's a zillion other reasons. There really are. If you don't take a probiotic, I encourage you at least look it up on Aura's website, because I think it really can be valuable for your health. And then Jim takes the proteins before and after workouts, and there are fish oils, and there's so many products for men or women, for your family, for your spouse, for your children. There's really some good products. And if you use promo code WRAPUP, you'll get 30% off your first order. So go to ora.organic. There's a link right down below. You can just click on the link while you're watching this chat. Go to ora.organic, 30% off your first order using promo code WRAPUP. So improve your health in 2022 with our buddies at Aura.
Yeah, get the pre-workout. I take it all the time. Raspberry lemonade flavor, jitter-free. Go there right now. Use our promo code. You'll get 30% off. You'll thank us later.
Where were we? Yeah, again, Pomeranz. I mean, I don't know what
like
to say.
this.
Yeah.
This is probably the bullpen. Would you take that?
Well, 2 of those 3, Martinez, Paddock, Weathers, could be in the bullpen. Suarez, Lamet, Stammen, Hill, Johnson, Austin Adams, and Cops. I think it's a solid group. I don't think it's a lights out group. I don't think there's anyone in there that's completely. I guess the overpowering stuff is Dinelson Lamet's fastball slider combination went on. Austin Adams is unhittable, but the problem is he hits everyone. So he's unhittable, but hits everyone. Suarez, I don't know enough about. I think Paddock or Weathers, I don't know how they'll fare in the bullpen. I like Stammen. I like Hill. I like Johnson. I'm optimistic on Cops.
Yeah. And, I think they're going to see some surprises with the roster whenever it gets announced next week. So, yeah, I like that bullpen. It's fine. Nothing special, but it'll do.
Yeah, ultimately, is it going to hold leads? I mean, because like you've been talking about on the radio and on this show, like if they're only scoring 3 or 4 runs, you got to hold leads, because you're not going to be playing these back and forth 10-9 games every night. You got to hold 4-2 leads. You got to hold 3-2 leads.
Yeah.
Thank you, Charlie. I mean, among the 2, first of all, Jim claims he played like varsity basketball. Look at Jim, folks.
I did.
I say this on the radio all the time. Does Jim look like he claims he was dropping like 20 and 10?
It was more like 5 and 2.
Okay. I mean, what was did your high school have other humans? I'm sorry.
No.
I'm sorry.
I'm on Max Preps, bro. Look up my stats. Google me.
Oh, here we go. Can someone please find Jim's stats on Max Preps? What high school was it?
Maria Carrillo, 2007.
Maria Carrillo Online.
Yeah, charter school. All right. More super chats here from Anthony.
Thanks,
again.
Anthony.
Thanks, Anthony. Is Rosenthal still free? He's hurt, and I think he's with the A's.
Weren't they paying him $10 million over 10 years?
Yeah, it was like a weird contract.
$1 million a year for 10 years or something like that.
It was so because they don't have any money.
What
They're
a
cheap.
dumb deal. Why did they sign him?
Yeah.
Is he a free agent? Like you said, I mean, I don't know if he's hurt. He's got no value, obviously, but also all these guys are going to cost like they don't even have the 5, 6, 7 million for that. Just get into the category of closer. Like, there's no closer you're signing for less than like $5 million, right? These guys get like 14
No.
mil, top of the line. So, they're going to just go spend 6 million. They're going to say, you know what, we've got internal candidates, so let's figure it out.
Ugh.
What are you mad at? Your internet?
I don't know.
Looks like it's snowing at your place. Turn on your hotspot one more time. Nick says, Pagon at it again. Do you see Beatty, Profar, Platoon until they make another during season are going to be that all year? Here's the thing with the Beatty, Profar, Platoon. Beatty can't hit lefties, nor can Profar. I know Profar's a switch, but he can't hit lefties. So it's a bad platoon. I mean, even if he could hit lefties, it's not a great platoon. I think Beatty starts against right-handed pitching. I don't know if that's in left field primarily. I think he'll start against right-handed pitching. I don't know if you want Profar starting against left-handed pitching solely because he doesn't hit left-handed pitching. He doesn't hit right-handed pitching either. I don't love that platoon. I guess you could throw Nomar Mazara in there. Let me look up Mazara's splits. Are you still with us, Jim? I think that is a no, since I can't hear you. In terms of Nomar Mazara, who's another left-handed bat, his career splits. Again, I just don't know if there's an easy platoon right now in left field with what they have. I really don't. Jim, just chime in when you're back. Pulling up Mazara's career splits. And now my internet's slow, probably because of Jim. Okay. Mazara hits right-handed pitching, as you'd suspect, as a left-handed batter. 770 career OPS is fine. 627 against lefties. They don't have anyone they can throw into left field that hits lefties. That's a problem. So I see now as I'm back on the screen that Jim is gone. But yeah, they don't have anyone that hits left-handed pitching. I mean, they could use a right-handed power bat, and it's getting really late to go find that right-handed power bat, especially at their budget, at these shoestring budgets, So I don't know what they're going to do in left field. I really don't. I think ride the hot hand, whatever that means. I mean, if it's Profar for a week, that's great. If Profar bounces back, I mean, if he looks anything like 2020, I thought he had a nice year in 2020, but what was 2020? How many games did he play? 40 games? It's hard to make much out of 40 games. You look at 2021, and he didn't do anything. I thought he really underperformed. So I don't know what they're going to do in left field. I really don't. I wish I could pull some of these comments up, by the way. Jim is the only one with access to the comments. I see them all, obviously, in the chat. Jim will be back. In terms of people are asking, can they be my co-host? I think Keenan just asked that. Yeah, I'd love for you to be my co-host right now. I have no idea where Jim is. I'd love for you to be my co-host. So I think he'll be back. In regards to Alfaro, okay, Scott says Alfaro hits lefties. Here's the thing with Alfaro, though. I mean, Bob Melvin just said, was he yesterday? He said and Alfaro said the same thing. He said he's a catcher. So they don't want to put him in left field for whatever reason. Now, does he hit? Let me look up his splits. I don't think he's really hit much on either side in the big leagues, if memory serves. I mean, maybe he's hit lefties a little better than righties. He really hasn't hit yet in the big leagues. Maybe this is the year. You're back. I was just talking. People are like, can I be your co-host? And I was just pulling up Alfaro's splits. Hold on. Alfaro against left-handed pitching, 724 career OPS. I mean, that's blah. That's below what Hosmer did against all players in 2021. We're talking about the platoon in left, Jim. You were gone for like an hour and a half. Yeah, Keenan wants to host this damn show, and I'm with him. They have a really bad
Keenan,
platoon.
save me.
This platoon in left field makes no sense, correct? Profar doesn't hit left-handed pitching.
No.
Beatty doesn't hit left-handed pitching. Mazara doesn't hit left-handed pitching. Now, people say Alfaro kind of hits left-handed pitching, 720-something OPS. But he's not going to play left field. He said that yesterday, and Melvin said yesterday. So it's the most bizarre, like, left field situation in baseball.
Let's see here. Did you get to all the super chats?
I don't have access to pull these in, do I? How do I do that?
Sorry. Thank you, Ronsta. How much improvement do you think Bedard will have on the hitting as much as Niebla for pitching? Honestly, hitting coaches, it's so weird. Like I think pitching coach is more important than a hitting coach, to be honest with you, because the hitters are just going to do their own thing most of the time. They just need help with like scouting reports, right?
Yeah, and haven't they had like 10 of these guys over the last 10 years? I mean, I'm higher on
Dude, they've had a
Bedard than I probably
million.
have been on these previous hitting coaches. And obviously to woo him from the Giants, I certainly he's highly thought of and sought after. I don't know what kind of impact it's going to have in the short term, in the first half of 2022 without Fernando Tatis Jr. I hope it has an impact. I hope they see more pitches. I hope they hit for more power. I think it's a great point. I think it could have an impact. We don't really know yet. I think it could have an impact. What concerns me, we talked about a little bit today on the radio, Jim. What really concerns me is that I think Fangraphs right now in that Zips projects one Padre to hit 20 home runs if Tatis is out of the lineup. And even for half a year, I mean, he might not hit 20 home runs if he misses 80 games. Tatis. So they have Machado
That's not
projected
good,
to hit
man.
20 home runs. And now Voit, that doesn't make a ton of sense to me. Maybe they only have him playing every 2 out of every 3 days, and they have him at 18, 19, 20 home runs. But I think Voit can hit 20. Machado clearly can hit 20. Is there anyone? Myers could hit 20. And then Tatis when he comes back.
Right.
But what is Bedard? Bedard's not going to turn a team that doesn't hit home runs into a home run hitting team, is he?
No. It's up to the players to do that.
Yeah, I agree.
Let's see here. I see Randall's. Yes, Randall. What's your question? Because I know you have a question. So just put your question in there, and we'll get it for you.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, let's get to here.
Yeah.
People are not happy with Pagan.
Is that based on last year more so than today, right?
Yes. Well, the last 2 years.
Good point. He's just so hittable. He gets hit hard. What was he working on? A splitter? What did I say today? That AC or
He took a lot of
AJ or Dennis?
took a lot of accountability for what happened. So
He did.
That was good.
I like what he said. He was good for the first 3 or 4 months last year, or better. He was better than he was in 2020, and then the wheels fell off in that Dodgers game,
right,
where he allowed 3 home runs, and for some reason he was still on the mound to allow the 3rd home run. It made no sense. Another game just lost by the staff.
Yeah. Let's see here. Yeah, I agree. Ruben Niebla's. I mean, he's so far. Hopefully, he helps out with the pitching staff and helps turn guys around. And Clevenger stood up for him. So, we got another super chat here from Andrew. Should the Padres go after Pinder? I'm not sure.
Chad Pinder.
A's.
Are we talking? I'm assuming Andrew, and you can comment in the chat. We're talking about the A's outfielder, Chad Pinder. Let me quickly pull him up. Because you're talking about a guy. Yeah, you know what? Again, he can hit left-handed pitching. 791 OPS against left-handed pitching is pretty impressive, considering what they have right now against left-handed pitching. I would assume we wouldn't cost much to go after.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't like the way this is being rounded out. I like the Beatty addition. I don't think he's a straight platoon, though, in left, and I don't know what they're going to do in left.
Right.
Just wing it?
I guess so.
Or just Profar bounce back? Do they think he's going to be the 2020 guy that weren't we saying today? I mean, how many games was that? It wasn't a lot of games.
2020 was, I think it was 57 games.
Okay. Oh.
Like a lot. There's been a lot of talk of Profar being this great player in 2020. Like he had 200 and something at bats in 2020.
Yep. Right.
He wasn't, over the course of a 162 game season, 200 at bats is Matt Beaty.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Good point. Yeah, I don't hate that. I don't know what he would cost. I don't think much. Oh, there we go, Randall.
Randall, thank you. Do we need another starting pitcher? You can never have too many starting pitchers. That's what I feel like.
I think they have more depth, right, than they had last year.
Yeah.
When you don't have Paddock or Weathers in your rotation, you don't have Gore presumably in your rotation. But the thing is, we don't know, like you've said all along, all offseason, we don't know about Snell's health. We don't know about Clevenger's health. Musgrove was the only guy to last the whole year last year. Only guy. So you need 8-9 starters. Yeah.
Yeah. What grade do you give the Preller's off season? Great question.
Right. Yeah.
I gave it a C-.
Ask the chat. What
grade think? Would you give Preller?
Yeah.
I said, grade? The only reason why it's a C is because, like, the Bob Melvin signing.
Right. You'd say it's lower otherwise.
And Ruben Niebla. Other than that, it's not. I mean, it's
kind of like
pieces that. Yeah, it's not.
I like the Voit move.
A U.
Yeah. I think the Voit move was good. The Nick Martinez move, I think, is an above average move. I think the coaching moves are really good. I think the other moves are kind of blah.
Peter would give it a PSA 7 grade.
Is that good?
for my first edition Dark Dragonite.
Dude, we got to move that tonight. Card. I'm taking that from you and selling it.
Both of these cards, how much do you think I can get?
If it's 300, dude, we're buying you like a new internet machine, and we're gonna. It's gonna be awesome.
It's a newer edition holographic Charizard, and then a first edition Dark Dragonite.
Do you have any like unopened packs?
No, I wish I did.
Can we still buy packs?
Randall says I could do it for 400.
Okay. How about this? The next super chat, you'll just give them to that person.
Yeah, $300 super chat. No, just kidding.
Oh man.
Oh Jesus. A lot of things. Yeah, I mean, F's got B.
Yeah, there's some F's in there.
I for incomplete.
Yep.
B-, C-, C+, D+, bunch of stuff.
Pull up Charlie's. Is that going to help our internet though? I could care less because I'm trying. If that helps the internet, I'm on board.
Would help me, but
maybe you need to film it. Although if you do, nobody's gonna have any clue what you're doing.
Film it? What the fuck? What?
Maybe that turns your internet around.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Oh man.
Jeez.
What was the Nola trade?
Wasn't good.
Was that Brash in that deal?
I don't think so. I think that might have been Ty France.
Yeah.
Yeah, John. Why would you say film it? What the hell is wrong with you?
I don't know. It's late. We've been doing this since like 9 a.m. I don't know, Travis. It's a great point. It's a really good point. I was watching the Oscars, and then Jim's internet sucks.
Just film it. Go have sex and film it. Perfect.
It could increase our viewership numbers. We probably have to start a new channel for that.
They would not be looking at me. I can tell you that. Jim gets laid. His internet's fixed. Preller gets a left fielder.
We're all winners.
Potentially me. I'm the biggest winner in this.
You'd be the biggest winner in that. You'd be the biggest winner in that.
I would.
Oh man. Who starts tomorrow? Is it Clevenger?
Yes, it's Clevenger. It was supposed to be
Snell, right?
Gore? No, it's supposed to be Gore, but they actually made it Clevenger. So that to me tells me your first three in the rotation are going to be Darvish, Musgrove, Clevenger. Right?
Whole new meaning to the wrap-up show.
Wrap it up.
So you think it's going to be Darvish. Say that again. Darvish, Musgrove, Clevenger.
Darvish, Musgrove, Clevenger. Yeah.
I still think they split up Darvish and Musgrove. And I think they split up Clevenger and Snell. But
I don't think so. I don't think they're going to have many restrictions on Clevenger. Maybe like innings, but pitch count.
Right. Yeah, maybe not.
I mean, they say he's ready to go. So we'll see.
If you've joined late, I see Big Bray Den Gaming at 10:02 saying thoughts on the trade. I think we both like the trade, and I think by and large we put a poll up actually, asking what Padres fans think of the Padres acquiring Matt Beaty, and 80 to 90% of Padres fans say they like the deal, and I don't think there's any reason not to like the deal, to be honest. I don't think it answers left field, Jim. I think it's part of the solution. I don't think it solves it, I guess. But I think it's a bench piece that the Padres sorely lack. And I think their bench is better today than it was yesterday,
Charlie, what are you going to get in and out? Can you pick me up or something?
What is it like? Can you yeah, give him one of your Charbroiled cards and he'll pick you up a burger.
This is a good point by Phil. Moneyballing with $230 million payroll.
Great point.
Which is insane.
Right? Like Melvin had to work with the payroll constraints of the A's, right, for his whole career. And now Melvin's got to work with A.J. Preller being pushed up against the luxury tax threshold. That's really not interesting. Good. I don't know if ironic is the right word, but it's something.
Yeah. It's just, I don't know.
How are we feeling?
Not the greatest.
We can leave with this. So, if anyone's got another super chat, we can get to that. But over these last couple of minutes, I would say this, like, we talked about this on the radio. I mean, is this a playoff roster as it's constructed now? We've talked about this a lot. I know you said yesterday probably not. I say they could slide in. I said today I think it's an 85 to 90 win roster. I don't think that's crazy. Based on the collapse last year, they still won 79 games, and they were the worst team in baseball for 2 months. I think they're fully capable of winning 85 games as constructed. I just don't know what that's going to buy you in 2022.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know either. It's working on a budget is sometimes it is what it is. Hashtag we got what we got.
That's the season hashtag, right?
We got what we got, guys.
What was it last year? Hungry for more?
Padres hashtag this season. It was hungry for more, I think. And this year it's definitely we got what we got.
What's the deal with this rain, by the way?
What do you mean? It's raining. It's not.
Is this a good thing? Everyone's like, it's raining. It's a good thing. We need the rain.
It better not rain. I'm good with just one night of rain.
What happens if it rains for 2 nights?
Well, then I'm moving.
You lose it. You're moving. The wrap-up show ends if it rains again tomorrow night. Great.
We're just done. Yeah. All right.
This is a fun night.
This is a fun, informative Pokemon wrap-up show.
It was. We ask you, if you're new to the wrap-up show, if you're watching live or on replay, please support this channel by hitting that subscribe button. Also hit the notification button or notification bell. You'll be notified when we go live and we have new videos. Smash the like button as well. That helps us. And also follow us on Twitter at John Schaefer, at Jim Russell SD. Please support our sponsors as well. Mark Nimitz at Farmers Insurance, auto, home, renters, life insurance needs, whatever they are. Earthquake insurance. Mark can help you. He's a San Diegan, lifelong Padres fan. We have a link down below for Mark Nimitz. So if you have any needs when it comes to your insurance, he can help you save $750. I mean, $750 is a lot of money. We could all save that. Again, he's a Padre fan. He'll talk to you about the Padres or your insurance. There's a link down below. Call him in the morning. If you want to improve your health in 2022, please support Aura, ORA.organic. There's also a link down below. And if you click that link, whether you're watching live or on replay, if it's your first order, you get 30% off using promo code WRAPUP. So get 30% off your first order using promo code WRAPUP. I love that from Robert. Also, as you purchase Padres tickets in 2022, there's a link down below for StubHub. You get a 100% fan protect guarantee. So if you're purchasing Padres tickets for Petco Park, it's going to be a great year at the ballpark. Obviously, they'll have huge crowds. I saw Kevin Acey writing about that. Click the link down below to purchase Padres tickets. Do so through us in 2022. No, thank all you guys. Seriously. I mean, this has been fun. We'll be doing it all week long. We're a week out, Jim. Can you believe that? We're a week out, just over a week out.
Thank God.
That's a good point. All right. For Jim, I'm John. Thank you all. We'll be back soon. Subscribe to this channel. And this is the wrap-up show presented by Mark Nimitz at Farmers Insurance.